Hi everybody, I'm going to do a knitting video. I'm making Legwarmers. I have my Kellogg's low-fat granola with raisins. New look, it says. First time having it, so I don't know if it's a new look or not. I don't own the rights to YouTube. I'm just showing it off so people see what I'm snacking on. Still got my Dunkin' Donuts that I don't own the rights to, and a water from Walmart that I don't own the rights to. I was getting a leg cramp yesterday at where we had dinner for my niece. It was her birthday, and my future brother-in-law said that I'm not drinking enough water, and that's why I'm cramping up with the trolley horses. But I'll just drink extra water, not a not a problem. Snacking cough. I thought it was my post-nasal drip in past videos, but it must be maybe my asthma or bronchitis. Maybe I'm having too much cold stuff. Not yet ice to the coffee. Maybe I shouldn't. And my water, it's hot, room temperature. Crochet hook for drop stitches, of course. Even though I do crochet, but this is a knitting project. 40 stitches, knit 2, purl 2. This might be child size, because the hat scarf and these were worn by a child in the book. But for an adult, I could just add on maybe 4 more stitches just to make them a little bigger. You start on a purl and you end on a purl. My last video that I mentioned these in, oh, come over here, coffee. I got it on a coaster. I'm having trouble sorting it. And I said 38 stitches. It's 40. Knit 2, purl 2. You start on knit and on purl. So 40 stitches, not 38. And I'll probably get the granola stuck in my throat periodically and have some choking spell. But in the meantime, I'll just knit and relax. Do some chatting. I just periodically check to make sure that I'm either on that I did my 2 purl or my 2 knit. So I go 4, 4, 4, 4. Then this way I know if my 4th is a knit, then I gotta start pulling a few stitches off and till I backtrack to where I made my mistake. What's everybody working on? Anything special? Coincidental. I put green on after my shower. Today's St. Patty's Day. I didn't have that in mind when I put it on. I just pulled out clean clothes. I have this with same shirt with purple, and another shirt, it's blue with this being blue instead of black. This one and the purple one have black, and then the blue part is blue here and blue here. I guess so that it all matches. I don't know. But I like these shirts, so when I have the opportunity to get one, I get them. It's usually given to me by somebody at church or a family member that came across them because they had them or knew somebody that was getting rid of them and said, hey, my sister likes those. And maybe they pay them for them or they do some kind of exchange. I give you a shirt, you give me maybe a pair of pants or something or a nightgown. No, as stupid as my comment might sound. But you know what I mean, the barter type thing. How's the weather by everybody? It's been a little crazy here between, say, 60 and 80, depending on the hour of the day. Not too bad in the mornings, thank God. Now maybe a little tinge where you have to put on a sweatshirt while we're waiting at the bus stop, and then when Avery gets on the bus, you could take it off because the bus is nice and warm. My nephews are homeschooled, so they don't have to worry about being at the bus stop at, I think it's 7:30 for them. Because Avery and I leave the house at 6:30, and then her 3 cousins and sister they have to walk out the door at 7:30 to make sure they're there before the bus comes. She usually don't come on time, so if we walk out the door at 6:35 or 7:35, it's okay. But so originally she's supposed to, when we first moved down here, it was supposed to be 6:42 for what was Avery and her youngest cousin. And then when he moved up to the junior high, they do the junior high and high school on one bus. So it was him, Avery's older sister, and his 2 brothers at the bus stop for the 7:30, waiting for the woman to do her 7:30 her 7:30 rounds. But no, she's supposed to be here at 7:49 for the bigger kids. Never gets here on time. She's always 10-15 minutes late. She's supposed to pick Avery up at 7:42, and she don't come till 7:45, 7:50. I'm sorry, 6:45, 6:50, sometimes 7 o'clock. And then if it's a fill-in stop, they come really late sometimes because they're not familiar with the route. So it is what it is, and I just let my sister know, and then I let the older kids know that she's coming late, so at least they could tell that my 3 nephews could turn around. I'll text them and their mom saying that the bus, it's a new driver. She came a few minutes late for us, but that don't mean she's going to be late for you guys. But I'll give them a heads up so they could walk out maybe 5 minutes sooner. But it is what it is. But anyway, what's anybody working on anything special? Easter and Passover are coming up. Oh, hello, Bella. Did you want to knit with me? You're gonna get caught in the yarn, Bella. Bella, sweetheart. Oh, Jesus, Bella, I really wish you wouldn't jump on me while I'm knitting, Mama, because you're really screwing up my yarn. Bella, baby. Hello, Izzy, you're here too. There's my baby. My Bella baby. And the Izzy baby. Hi, Izzy. There's my babies. You two are on camera. Where you going? Bella baby, where you going? I know you messed up my yarn, but geez. Now she wants to wake up. Oh my goodness. At least Izzy didn't run away. There's Izzy's beautiful face. Izzy mama. Oh, I'm sorry, Bella. Did I give you cooties? Did I give my Bella cooties? Sorry, it's a little mess over there near the boxes, but that's okay. And I gotta mop the floor because when they sleep on the floor, half the grass and dirt ends up on the floor with them. I was gonna mop, but then I saw Miss Izzy coming, and I knew if she laid on the floor, she'd be bringing the dirt from under the barn with her. Then she brings half of under the barn with her when she sleeps or relaxes under the barn. Not in the barn, where my sister and her fiance parked their car. So it's all dirt there, and Miss Izzy brings in all the dirt with her. I'm sure we bring in a certain amount too from our feet. the country, so you get grass and dirt all over your feet. It's okay. Even if we lived in the city, we'd still have to sweep and mop with animals and going in and out. Oh, feeding my shirt. But even in the city, part of it is living like the country along one of the main roads where we are. But even though it's in city limits, it's somewhat country. And the only difference is they have a water bill, whereas we don't in the country. We have wells. What else? Oh, and the only thing that would be the same as the city as the country, if you have a gas stove, you have a gas bill. Whereas our stove here, when we moved in, it was electric, so everything here is electric. It's all one bill. But the only thing that stinks is if the lights go out, then you have no stove to cook and try and save some food. So what we'd have to do, go down to my sister's property near the bus stop there and use her gas stove. My mother's building was all that she lived in. It was a senior housing. It was all electric. So the lights go out, nobody could save any food. Even the stove that was in the party room was electric. Oh my gosh. Feeding my stinking shirt. I'm supposed to be knitting and all I'm doing is snacking. It's okay, it's healthy. Although granola and the water is salty. I don't know about the coffee. I don't think so. Except for Easter and Memorial Day, pretty much all the holidays and birthdays are over. Well, in April we got my one nephew. Then my other nephew was until June and October. Got four nephews, but only 3 live on the property. In the background you hear the ACs, and I'm not sure if you're picking up on the washing machine. I may just, when it's time to put the stuff in the dryer, I may do a video of that, and then the same video, maybe I'll do a video putting the clothes in the machine, for washing, because I like to make my channel kind of like a homemaker, homesteader type thing, prepping. I want it to be a combination of homemakers or home economics, and then prepping and homesteading. Home economics in school was cooking and sewing. Homemakers was sewing, quilting, embroidery, macrame. Not too many people did macrame and they weren't comfortable teaching it, so I never learned macrame. They had cooking classes. They had a group that quilted, and those went to people in nursing homes, hospitals, veterans. And then, some were given to be raffled off as prizes for homemakers, or the Council of Homemakers, or both. We did a lot for the community. We did for the veterans. We did for the local the local hospitals and homemakers. If you go to RVC Homemakers on Facebook, you'll see a lot of what we do. Well, I'm in Florida now, so I don't do with them anymore. I'm thinking of maybe just making a couple of pairs of Legwarmers and sending it to them, and see if they could, give them to the homeless or a homeless shelter. I mean, they're still homeless either way, but see what they could do with them. Maybe I could make a couple of hats and scarves too, and send to the homemakers group. Sorry, I keep periodically checking, but I'm usually not talking when I do the knit 2 purl 2. So I'm just checking to see that I'm doing it correctly so that I'm not constantly pulling it out. Or when you have to take a project apart, it's called frogging, because they're like rip it, R.I.P., R.I.P. You're ripping it out, and then the frog goes ribbit, so it's kind of, that's where we got rip it out from. If you want to put in the comments if you help the homeless or the veterans or whatever, feel free to put that in the comments. You just can't put any links in the comments because I was told they disappear. Another YouTuber said anytime they put the links in the comments, he couldn't find them in the comments. So those who have to email me, my emails are in my about section. If I remember, I'll put them in the description in this video. Usually I don't eat or snack in these videos, but today I'm snacking a little bit. Gotta try and eat a little bit healthier and eat less. So I want to lose weight. I know it's going to be hard with Easter and a birthday in April and a birthday in June. Oh, we got 2 birthdays in May, my niece and my sister. So, April 1 birthday, May 2 birthdays, and Memorial Day. June, Flag Day, that's, we're not doing anything for. And my oldest nephew has a birthday, so 4 birthdays between April and June. If my uncle was still living, it would have been 5 birthdays, but he died, oh God, about 10, 12 years ago. I enjoy doing these videos for my YouTube friends. Now with Easter coming up, if there's any food pantries that you're aware of, if you could afford to do so, please donate food, and if possible, snacks, cake mixes, cookies, sodas, juices, all kinds of snacks, even for kids, if at all possible. Because I know people that use food pantries and rarely do they ever get snacks and beverages. Maybe you can make up even kid bags. Peanut butter, jelly, some crackers and candy. No peanuts, of course. Well, we'd have to put the peanut butter and any peanut butter candy in a separate bag, and then they'd have to ask if there's anybody with food allergies. If not, they could just hand it to them with the peanut butter and the peanut butter candies, like the Reese's Pieces and some of the M&Ms that have nuts in them. And if they got peanut allergies, they could just have a bag with jelly and some non-peanut candies, some M&Ms, maybe Rice Krispies, chocolate chip cookies, granola, as long as there's no nuts, maybe excuse me, maybe some raisins, some kid juices. And if you can't donate because you can't afford to, maybe you could ask your jobs to collect food in one box, breakfast foods in one box, lunch and dinner foods in another box, SpaghettiOs, tuna fish, pasta, cans of soup. And you want to be able to get the SpaghettiOs and the tuna fish. If you're able to get like mayonnaise packets, relish packets, all that, put them all in double a supermarket bag or a Walmart bag, double it and fill one up with mayonnaise, fill one up with relish, one with ketchup, one with mustard. So you could then fill them little Ziploc bags up with one with relish, one with mayonnaise, one with maybe strawberry jelly, one with grape jelly. And then when you donate to pantries, or if you know a family in need, and you just happen to get 3 or 4 cans of tuna fish, 3 or 4 cans of SpaghettiOs, 3 or 4 cans of soup, you put some packets in the bag, and they have it. So if the lights go out, they could make just what they need in the way of tuna fish. Maybe you can, if you have able to get like a box of Juicy Juice, some other drink. And what would help too, if you could get like Gatorade and ginger ale, which is helpful when people aren't feeling good. Let's see, 2058 we're at. I thought it was YouTube doing it, but it's my phone. It's something about 4 gigabytes or 4 megabytes it stops at, which is 33 minutes and anywhere from 9 to 11 seconds. It stops. I guess that's what my phone allows. I don't know. Why it allows that, I don't know. But it is what it is. At least I'm able to make videos and post them to YouTube. I hope everybody enjoyed the beach ones that I got on Sunday. That was part of my niece's birthday day. My sister's co-worker was with us, and she has to take the picture. She got a nice picture of me and her. It's on Facebook. I don't mind being in pictures, it's memories. When watching the video, if at all possible, like or dislike, leave a comment relevant to the video, and subscribe. It shows YouTube that's not only an active channel, but people are commenting and liking or disliking the video, sharing it, subscribing. Just helps that show YouTube that everything is people are showing an interest in the channel. And by sharing, you might be bringing somebody that's looking for a channel like whatever is you shared out. And if you ever want to run my playlist, I'd appreciate that too. We could all use watch hours. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You can't, if you get that in less than a year, you don't get monetized before a year anyway. It keeps fluctuating because I go by every 28 days. I was at 194 at one point. I'm down to, I think, 175. So, my watch hours are nowhere near, and I started my channel September 26th. And I'm only at 309 subscribers and 170, like I said, 173 or 175 watch hours. And I have, I was told you only have to make one video a month. I have, I think, 455 or 465 videos. With the amount of subscribers I have, that's more than enough videos to get me to 4,000 hours on the amount of people I have. But I do need watch hours and subscribers, so I'd appreciate it if you could share out my channel. It would be appreciated. Share out the channel, share out the video, videos that you watch. If you could run my playlist, I would appreciate that as well. I'm not saying you have to, but if you're able to, I would appreciate it. And if anybody needs to contact me, my emails are in my About section, along with my PayPal and my Cash App. I don't have Venmo, so I don't have that in my About section. But I do have my emails, my Cash App, and my PayPal in my About section. You're in Boff. I have a bunch of tangled up yarn in the shed. After I'm done going through my shed, hopefully I'll have it done in April. And then maybe I could do some videos trying to untangle some of my yarn that I gotta see which bag it's in. My shed is a tiny bit disarrayed yet, so I'm trying to get finished up with it. I want to do it, get it done right, and then makes life easy when you're organized. Get organized and stay organized. And I got more time to make items and make more videos so I could let my subscribers have something to watch. Plus I'll be making new projects. I ordered they said it was a ladybug. I thought it was a bee, but maybe it was just the way I was looking at it. I ordered the pattern last night. It was the 850 pattern. Somebody had posted it on Facebook, and I clicked on the link. I looked in the comments, I clicked on the link, an 850 pattern, I got it for $4.25. It was half price. So I had the few dollars, I ordered it, and just a matter of it coming in the mail, because they needed to verify my address, and then another woman a little while ago sent me a receipt of payment, everything checked out, so hopefully she got it out in the mail today. I'll probably be making that. It's a cute little thing. Well, it's not little, but it's not huge either. It's maybe the size of the coffee cup. I'm trying to get that label out of the way. But it's approximately the size of this coffee cup. About. It's amagurumi. I know I'm not saying it right. Amagurumi, I believe it is. We'll see after my shed is done. There's no walls. After I'm done with what I gotta do, there's no walls in it. Or maybe I could tack up a blanket or something, or a sheet, and then I could do my knitting and crocheting in there. There's no electric in my shed yet, so I'd have to do it during the day, which is fine. I do most of my videos during the day. At least my coughing stopped a little bit. Maybe because I'm not talking too much. Looks like it just turned to 30 minutes. So we got about 3 more minutes before the video will stop, and then I could always pick up again. Knitting I could do without looking at it, like especially like with the Knit Pro, Knit 2 Pro 2, or just plain knitting. That I could do without looking at it. The crocheting I have to look at it. I've been knitting since I'm 11. My grandmother taught me how to knit when I was 11. I'm now 53, and crocheting and quilting since I forget from 22 or 25. But I was in my 20s. I like to say 25. Knitting and sewing. Crocheting, quilting, and sewing. Since I'm between 22 and 25, I learned how to do all that. And knitting, my grandmother taught me when I was 11, and I'm now 53. On my March birthday. On my birthday, the beginning of March. I was the 7th. A YouTube woman I watch, she's the 21st. And there's a woman that watches the YouTube woman with me. Her birthday was the 14th, so it is March 7th, 14th, and 21. Easy to remember our birthdays that way. It's 3 consecutive weeks in a row. We're only 7 days apart birthday-wise, but our ages are different. The YouTuber is going to be 61. I'm 53, and I forget how old the woman is that had her birthday on the 14th. It's going to turn to 33 any second now. So I'm going to just let this video finish, and I'll start another one.